Hello, hello. This is a quick introduction to BrushNinja. This is what we're going to be using to animate our GIFs. Just a few quick things that might be helpful. At the top, you've got different options. As you are working, please use the Save option. That will allow you to download an animation file just in case you get disconnected. If you're doing something really fancy, please do that in the middle. Export is what you'll use when you finish. It allows you to save it as an actual animated GIF, to hand in, to share, to do fun things with. There are other options for files. You probably won't need any of them. Okay, usual tools at the top, slightly different locations from before. Experiment and look around. Let's go for something a little bigger so you can kind of see what we're doing. I'm just going to go with a pencil tool and a very basic shape. You'll notice if you scroll down a little bit, there are options to add more frames and actually set a background too if you want to do that. I'm going to go for something a little more basic. Let's just make a quick circle. If you want to fill, color panel on the right, go for the paint bucket, change it to whatever color you'd like to fill it for. Let's get ourselves a nice basic face. If you need to change it back later, you can always change it back to transparent or whatever you like. One thing that's very helpful is you can duplicate a frame. So now that I've got my base face, if I want to repeat it, I can just make a copy of it using that little copy paste. If I make an extra and don't need it, I can delete one. Let's just add a few details onto this. So I'm going to go for, I'm going to change it back to the pencil, go for a couple eyes if I can. Maybe I'm just going to color in mouth too. Okay. One thing that's very helpful that you want to check out is this cool little icon at the top. It looks like an onion. It is an onion. That will let you see kind of a light version of the frame before and after. It doesn't do anything right now, but let me add an extra frame that's a little different. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to make this one really dark. So let's go for that. And it's screaming something, I don't know what. Okay, if I go back to this second frame and I click the onion skin, it will show you a very faint outline. Can you see that of what's on the next frame? It also shows you that for the previous frame, the one on either side. That's really helpful for planning where your shapes are. If you also want to duplicate multiple frames and drag them around, like if I want to make a copy and add it to the end, you can do that. If I want to make another copy of the empty one and drag it to the end, you can do that as well. When you want to check it out, click the play button and just see what it looks like, and it will actually animate it. You'll notice mine is going pretty quickly. If you see the little speedometer here, you can change your frame rate. A bigger number will be more frames shown per second. It will be faster. If you go for a smaller number, like maybe 2, then it will only show 2 frames per second. It's going to go a lot slower. You can see the difference there. Generally, faster frame rate is better, but if it's too fast, you might miss little details. Okay, so for today, you want to just play around, try and make an animation with at least 5 frames, and get used to the different tools. Enjoy!